Everyone at home, welcome. Child's pose. So walk your knees out. Bring your knees to the edges of your mat. Walk your toes together in the back. Just create space, whatever that feels like and looks like right now. And reach your hands forward, spread your fingers out, space there. Press your hips down and back. That's good, thank you. Draw a breath in. Open your mouth, let a breath out. All right, pull the pit of your belly in and up. Hold that bind, that's Uddiyana Bandha. Start to breathe your Ujjayi breath, so deep breaths in and out of your nose. Constrict your throat, let your breath be audible. Fill the room. Even if you're at home practicing by yourself, bring your breath into your practice onto your mat. Take a deep breath. Exhale, down dog. Curl your toes under. Lift your hips up. Make an upside down V with your body. So just lift up, press back. Push your heels towards your mat. Push your chest towards your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Empty out. Lift your right foot. Flex your toes. Push your heel back. Just straight back. Squeeze your shins in. Squeeze your shoulders in. Fill your lungs up. Just draw to your core. Bend your knees, stack your hips, press over, flex your toes. Yeah, lift your knee up high. Press against my hand. Press, breathe. Lower your foot. Switch sides. Lift your left foot. Flex your toes, press your heel back. Squeeze your shoulders to your spine. Take a deep breath. Bend your knee, press over. Good, lift your knee, press your heel down. Ragdoll, walk your foot to your hand, both feet, both hands, come to the front of your mat. Grab your elbows, press your head down. And soften your joints here, bend your knees, shake your head. Make sure your neck is just nice and soft, hanging loose. Energetically, you're letting go. So whatever's running you right now, just see if you can let it fall out of the top of your head. So that you can move and breathe for the next hour and 15 minutes we have together. Release your bind, reach your right hand down, bend your right knee, straighten your left leg, reach up with your left hand, look up, stack your shoulders on top of one another, draw your belly in and up, push your bottom shoulder forward, move your top shoulder back, come down, reach your hands down, switch sides, switch knees, lift your gaze. Soften as you look up, draw in as you exhale, twist. Big breath, twist. Plant your hands on your mat. Walk your toes to touch. Bring your feet together, rise up to Tadasana. Stand up, look up. Spark your fingers, spread them wide. Everybody, pull your pelvis up, press your tailbone down, so just get that much longer. And go back, reach back, look back, take a breath. Exhale your hands to your heart, bring your gaze to your fingers. 3 ohms. Tadasana. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Create a flat back. Push your head forward, your hips back. Bring your gaze to your mat so your spine's long. Take a breath in. High plank. Plant your hands, walk your feet back. Stack up. Stack heels over toes, shoulders over wrists. Draw the pit of your belly in and up. Take a breath in. Low plank. Bend your elbows. Just come forward and down. Hover on the earth. Or bring your knees down. That's an option. Always options. Breathe in, breathe out. Upward facing dog. Straighten your arms. Lift your body up. Put the top of your feet in the back of your mat. And then lift up. Look over your shoulder. One shoulder. See your heel. Come back. Look at the other over the other shoulder. Just stretch. Feel the stretch. Good. Lift up. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Press back. That's Sun A. We'll take 5. Take a breath in. Let a breath out. Step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Rise up halfway. Fold forward. Tadasana. Reach. Bow. Halfway lift. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. So connect your breath to movements. Take a breath. Empty out. Fill your lungs. As you exhale, step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Rise up halfway. Fold forward. Tadasana. Reach up. Lift through your side body. Lift up really high. Go back. Take a back bend. Look back. Bow forward. Halfway lift. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Rise up halfway. Fold forward. Tadasana. Go back. Bow forward. Halfway lift. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step, hop, or float. Rise halfway. Fold forward. Tadasana. Reach up. Look up. Bow forward. Halfway lift. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Rise halfway. Fold forward. Tadasana. Bow. Half lift. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step, hop, or float. Rise halfway. Bow forward. Rise up. Tadasana. Go back. Press forward. Reach back. Bow down. Half lift. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bring your gaze between your feet. Take a couple breaths. Just these first poses are waking up. We're waking up. Yes, your muscles are waking up. Your breath, your body, in your body, in your breath. Draw a breath in. Let it all out. Step up or float to the front of your mat. Rise up halfway. Fold forward. Utkatasana. Reach up. Press your hips down like you're sitting in a chair. Down and back. Look at your toes, everybody. Look at your toes. If you don't see your toes, move your hips back, lift your toes up, spread them out. Look to your hands, open your eyes wide, take a breath in. Bow. Half lift. Chaturanga, high to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, step your right foot to the front of your mat. All right, good. Press the four corners of both of your feet down. And then draw your knee right over your ankle. Breathe in, reach up and look up. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, left foot, step forward. Good, push the knife edge of your back foot down. Turn your front foot to face the front left corner of your mat. There you go. Now press down here. Pull your hips square. Stack your shoulders, lift, look up, breathe in. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 4 more sun bees. Step, hop, or float. Rise halfway. Fold forward. Utkatasana. Bow. Half lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, step your right foot forward. Good, root your feet into your mat, reach your hands up, take a breath. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Warrior one, left foot. Good breath. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Rise halfway, fold forward, Utkatasana. Bow, halfway lift, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, right foot. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, left foot. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step, hop, or float. Rise up halfway. Fold forward. Utkatasana. 3 breaths, Utkatasana. If you're ready to move, just stay. Use your breath. Get low. Pull your hips down. Squeeze your shins in. Take another breath. Spark your fingers. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, right foot. Step forward. Everybody, walk your front foot forward. Come forward, come deep in your lunge. Like really wake up your body. You gotta wake up, get low, reach high. Press your feet down, lift your toes, lift your gaze, pull your belly in, take a breath. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one, left foot. Step forward. Step forward, come deep in your lunge. Yeah, stack your knee over your ankle, walk your foot up. You got it, you got it. Breathe in deep, look up. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Awake, right, ready to go. And maybe you're ready for rest, child's pose. You take child's pose anytime you want to. Down dog, you can rest there. Three-legged dog. Walk your feet together at the back of your mat. Lift your right foot up. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Flex your toes. Press against me, Lisa, press. Yeah, you stay here, you flip your dog, bring your foot down. Point your feet to 12. Lift your hips up. Draw your shoulder blades into your spine. Press them into your body. Find your hand with your gaze. Reach and breathe. 2 breaths. 1 breath. High plank. Side plank. Walk your feet together. Stack your heels to the right. Plant your right hand. Lift your left hand. Lift your gaze. Good. Lift your top foot if you haven't already. Beautiful. All right. Look up. Stack your shoulders. Exhale. Open your eyes. See your top thumb. Fill your lungs. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big sigh out. Ha. 3-legged dog. Walk your feet together. Lift your left foot. Bend your knees. Stack your hips. Press over. Press over. Press over. Flip your dog. Everybody plant your feet. Squeeze your shins. Lift your hips. Find your hand with your gaze. Reach and breathe. Draw into your core. Express out through your hands and your feet. High plank. Side plank. Stack your heels to the left. Reach your right hand up. Push your hips up. Squeeze your ribs in. Bring your knee down. There you go. Yeah. You can put your knee on your mat. Yes, okay. You can put your arm on your mat too. Lift your top foot. Look to your top hand. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Deep breath. Big sigh. Crescent lunge. Step your right foot forward. Lift your heel over your toes in the back. So this time your heel's off the mat. Pull your hips square to the front of your mat. Reach your arms up. Press your back thigh up. Crescent lunge prayer twist. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist to the right. Hook your elbow to your thigh. Lift your gaze over your top shoulder. Good. Yeah, and then you can express out by reaching your arms apart. All the while that you're reaching apart, draw in. Pull your shoulder blades into your spine. Press them into your body. Take a deep breath. Exhale, twist. Fill your lungs up. Twist your body open. Warrior 2. Spin your back foot down. Reach your right hand forward, your left hand back. Bring your gaze to your front middle finger. Reverse your warrior. Flip your palm, reach back. Follow your gaze with your hand. Reach your hand back. Bring your gaze to your hand. Commit to your lunge. Breathe. Warrior 2. Extended side angle. Bring your elbow to your thigh or your fingertips to your mat or your block. And then look up. Yeah. Good. Stack your shoulders. Ground your feet. Take a breath. Press. Press your body open. Really good. Squeeze your shoulder blades into your spine. And then from here, you can take a bind. Reach your top hand behind your back. From here, you can stay. Everyone breathe. 3 breaths. You find what works for you right here, right now, as you create your full expression in this moment. Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Crescent lunge. Step your left foot forward. Pull your heel over the toes in the back. Reach your arms up. Pull your shoulders back. Bring your hands to your heart. Crescent lunge for a twist to the left. What's here for you right now? Lift your back thigh. Yeah, lift up. And then squeeze in. Press your bottom shoulder forward. Really good. Reach your arms apart. Yeah, look to your top hand. Good twist, Matt. Breathe in, breathe out. Draw in, twist open. Do it again. Fill up. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Come forward and down. Stack your knee over your ankle. Press your arm into your leg into your arm. And look up. Bring your hand in front. Then you can press these together. Yeah, good. Find your twist. Find your bind. Use your breath. Ujjayi breath. Yes, bird of paradise. Beautiful. 2 breaths. 1 breath. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step up or float to the front of your mat. Rise up halfway. Fold forward. Utkatasana. Utkatasana prayer twist. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist to the right. Hook your elbow to your thigh. Lift your gaze. Squeeze your shins in. Open your arms up. Lift your gaze up. 2 breaths. 1 breath. Utkatasana. Good, Jackie. Utkatasana prayer twist, left side. Twist over. Press down, open up. Look up, twist your body open. 2 breaths. Ragdoll. Fingers to toes, forward fold. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Soften your knees and your neck. So if you are holding onto your neck or your knees, just really create softness so that your chest rests on your thighs. And then rise up halfway, flatten your back out. Fold forward. Rise halfway. Fold. Rise halfway. Fold. Release your toes. Gorilla. Put your hands under your feet. Walk your toes to your wrists. Soften here. Soften here. Stack your hips over your heels. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Rise halfway. Bow. Rise halfway. Bow. Rise up halfway. Fold. Release your bind from your feet. So let's come to a yogi squat. So just bring your feet out. Bring your hands to your heart. Press your elbows into your knees into your elbows. You can stay right here. You come into crow, put your hands down, lean forward, look forward. Your feet come off the earth. Press your toes to touch. Breath, everybody breath. Crow, baby crow. Yogi squat. You're where you should be. Even if you're wobbling, you're where you should be. Chaturanga, kick back. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. All right, can I tell him, Todd? This is Todd's first class ever. He's exactly where he should be, right? We're all where we should be. He's probably wondering why. Why did I come here? It's hot as you know what in here. All right. Take a breath. Let it go. Step up or float to the front of your mat. Rise up halfway. Fold forward. Utkatasana. Eagle. Wrap your right leg over your left. Wrap your right arm under your left. So options here, put your forearms together, or you do your wrap. Really good. Set your gaze to something steady. Set your breath. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Squeeze your shoulder blades into your spine. Press them into your body. Draw a deep breath in. Tadasana. Plant your feet. Reach up. Utkatasana. That's all right. Yes, everyone is. Eagle. Left side eagle. Wrap your left leg over. Wrap your left arm under. Reset your gaze. Reset your breath. This is all about balance. When they say balance is an inside job, so just notice as you move in and out of your balance, what do you say about it? Just be a witness. Come in and out, come back. Tadasana. Utkatasana. Eagle right side. Eagle breath, eagle gaze. Eagle left. Tadasana. Plant your feet. Reach up. Standing leg raise. Put your hands on your hips. Lift your right knee. Put your right hand on your right knee or grab for your right toes. Flex your toes. Lift them up. Pull your shoulders back. Open your pose. Bring your knee to the right. Left hand goes left. Gaze at your left thumb. So good. Breath is great in the room. Breath at home. Bring your breath into your practice if you've lost it. Come back to the center with your foot. Reach your hands up. Airplane, press your heel back. Reach your hands back. Still, balance, yes. Balance, what does it mean? It doesn't mean anything except you balance. You come in, you come out. Flex your toes, lift your heel. Spark your fingers, lift your chest. Take a breath. Half moon, draw your hands to your heart. Reach your left hand down to your mat, or put your hands on a block. Jackie, you want a block? I didn't notice you didn't have one. All right, stack your hips. Look up. You can bend your leg, grab your foot, or just stay. Yeah, good. Squeeze your shoulder blades into your spine. Press them in your body. Express out. Spark your fingers, spread your toes. Ragdoll. Plant your foot. Reset. You make fists of your hands, pound out your thighs. Give yourself some love. Working hard Saturday morning. Release your bind. Walk your toes to touch. Tadasana. Standing leg raise. Left knee, left toes, lift up. Open up. Gaze is right. Come back to center. Airplane, press back. Good, press back, reach back. Lift your body like you're an up dog. Press your heel back like you're trying to press onto the mirror or whatever's behind you at home. Half moon, draw your hands to your heart. Reach your right hand to your mat or your block. Reach your left hand up. Lift your gaze up. Pull the pit of your belly in and up and reach. Press out through your hands and your feet. Draw a deep breath. Ragdoll. Good work, everybody. Give yourself some love if you need to pound out again. Release your ragdoll. Tadasana. Walk your toes to touch, reach up. Let's take tree. Bring your hands to your heart. Bring your gaze to your fingers. Put the weight of your body in your left foot. Put your right foot on your left leg. Find center, press in. Hands press in, feet press in. And then express out. Reach your arms out and up. Whatever it looks like for you this morning to grow your tree. Bring your hands back to your heart. Switch your feet. Left side tree. In your body, in your breath. Own your tree. Make it look like you want it to this morning. Bring your hands back to your heart if they're not there already. Plant your feet. Reach up. Tadasana. Take a back bend. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one. Step your right foot forward. Warrior two. Open up. Triangle. Straighten your front leg. Reach to the outside of your front foot. So your block is a tool here too. You can put your hand on your block. And then everyone notice your fingers. If they're pressing down really hard, I'm going to invite you to just squeeze the muscles in your legs to the bones. So you're tight in the bottom of your body, light in the top of your body. Twist. Take a deep breath. Twist. Straighten this. Yeah, straight. Straight. What? Yeah, all the way straight. Now pull your legs straight. Breathe in, breathe out. You got it. Warrior two. Side facing, wide-legged forward fold. Straighten your front leg. Point your feet to the left. Reach your arms up. Bow to your mat. Align your fingers with your toes. Option for a headstand. If you want to put your head down and raise your feet up, go. Or just be in your straddle. Gaze behind you. If you have straddle, rise halfway. Bow forward. Rise halfway. Bow. Rise halfway. Bow forward. Mat, meet us in straddle. Everybody put your hands on your hips. Slowly rise up. Pyramid, point your feet to the front of your mat. Walk your back foot halfway up. Interlace your hands behind your back. Create a bind. Bow over your front leg. So grounded here by pressing your feet down. Big toe mounds down, heels down. Halfway lift. Square your hips to the front and back of your mat. Bow forward. Rise halfway. Bow. Rise up halfway. Bow. Release your bind. Revolve your pyramid. Reach your left hand down. Reach your right hand up. Look up. Take a breath in. Exhale, stack your shoulders. Take another breath. Twist. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, left foot, step forward. All right, warrior two, open up. Triangle, straighten your leg. Reach to the outside of your front foot. Stack your hips. Stack your shoulders. Pull your ribs in, expand your back, twist your body. Find your top thumb with your gaze. Take a breath, twist. Fill your lungs. Warrior two. Side facing, forward fold. Turn your feet to the right. Reach your arms up. Bow to your mat. Walk your hands to your right foot. Lift your right arm up. Good. Pull your shoulder blades in your spine. Pull your arm bones back. Come down. Switch sides. Lift your arm up. Look up. Stack up. Squeeze your belly towards your spine. Take a breath. Twist. Come back to center. Place your hands on your hips. Slowly rise up. Pyramid. Point your feet forward. Walk your back foot in. Bring your hands behind your back again. Move your fingers one knuckle off. Whatever feels normal, take it away. If you turn your hands in a prayer, put them up or down the opposite way you did before. Bow forward. And gaze at your back foot. Move your feet so that you can press your feet down. So if you need to come closer or further apart, you choose. You can bend the front knee if you need to bend a knee. Rise halfway. Fold. Rise up. Bow down. Rise up. Bow down. Revolve your pyramid. Release your bind. Reach your right hand down, your left hand up. Look up. Remember your feet. Ground them down. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist. Fill your lungs. Open your body with a twist. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good breath. Take a breath in. Let a big sigh out. Ha. High plank. High plank. Let's do a one-legged plank. Lift your right foot up. Flex your toes. Pull your heel back. Keep your foot right where it is. Take a low plank. High plank. Low plank. High plank. Low plank. High plank. Low plank. High plank. Low plank. Put your foot down. Downward facing dog. Deep breath. High plank. One-legged plank, lift your left foot. Squeeze into your core, low plank. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Plant your foot, down dog. Take a breath. High plank. Lay on your mat. Lay down. Soften all your joints here. Just a little teeny rest. I don't know what the hardest part is it when we're on our mats or if we're up and down? Locust. Bring your chin to the center of your mat. Reach your arms by your hips, palms face down. Lift up, lift your chest up. Lift your feet up. Spark your fingers, flex your toes. Pull your thighs up. Pull your ribs up. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Take a deep breath. Lower down. Rock your hips. Yeah, y'all have this. Do it again. Come on up. Come on up. Lift a little higher than last time. Breathe a little deeper than last time. Take a deep breath. Express out. Lower down. Rock your hips. Floor bow. Bend your legs. Grab your shins. Grab your ankles. Press back. Lift up. Pull your thighs off your mat. Pull your ribs off your mat. Pull the pit of your belly up. Press your pelvis down. Lower down. Rock your legs side to side. Do it again. Floor bow. Floor bow. Just like locust. Start where you left off. However high you were, lift up. Lift up. Breathe deep. Draw in. Express out. One more breath. Come down. Rock your legs side to side. Take a deep breath. Let it all go. Upward facing dog. Put your hands by your ribs. Straighten your arms. Lift up. Downward facing dog. Bridge. Come onto your seat and then onto your back. Feet face forward. Just lay down. Bend your knees. Walk your heels towards your body. Ground your feet to your mat. Lift your hips up. Lift your hips up. Create a shelf with your shoulders. Walk them under your body. Press your arm bones into your mat. Lift your hips high. Everybody, rotate your thighs inward and down towards your mat. Lift a little higher. Lower down. Rock your knees side to side. Bridge or wheel. Wheel, put your hands by your ears. Straighten your arms, lift your body. Bridge, you know bridge, we just did it. Come on up. We'll all come up. Take a breath. Let it go. Squeeze your shins in. Draw your chin to your chest. Lower down. Rock your knees side to side. Go again, bridge or wheel. Come on up. Lift up. Lift up. 2 breaths. Lower down. Rock. Bridge or wheel. Come on up. Squeeze your thoracic spine and move your arm bones back. Lower down. Rock. Is that 3? Is anyone counting? That was 5? Was it? I always lose count. All right. Come on up. Bridge or wheel. Lift your body. Find your pose. Create from the inside out. Take a deep breath. Lower down. All right. That's 4. We got 2 more. Come on up, bridge or wheel. Bridge or wheel, you choose, you grow from here. Lift your body off your mat. Squeeze your skin to your muscles to your bones. Lower down, rock your knees. Last one, come on up, come on up. Desiree never stopped. She's setting the pace. What? Come on up, take a deep breath. Lower down, rock your legs. Supta Baddha Konasana. Press your feet together. Pull your toes apart. Put one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Happy baby. Raise your feet up, grab your feet. Pull your feet down as you press them up. Yeah, and you can rock here if you want to rock side to side if that feels good to your sacrum. Release your feet. Raise them up. Place your hands under your hips. 60-30 leg lifts. So put your hands under your hips or palms by your sides. Flex your toes towards your face. And then lower your feet 30 degrees. Good. Squeeze your outer shins in. Lower down another 30. Draw the pit of your belly towards your mat. Lower your feet to a hover. Flex your toes. Look at your toes. Raise your feet up. Lower 30. Another 30. Feet to a hover. Look at your toes. Raise them up. All right, one more time. Lower 30. Another 30. Another 30. Look at your toes. Lay on your mat. Reach your hands over your head. Point your toes. Take a breath. Stretch out. Bring your hands by your ears, palm or elbows out. Raise your feet up. We'll do scissor legs. So raise your feet up. Lower your right foot to a hover. Lift your chest towards your left foot. Go up. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your feet. Switch your feet. Come up. Come up. Pulse up. Go. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet up. Keep pulsing. Keep pulsing. Go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Come down. Hug your knees in. Drop your knees over to the right side of your mat. Bring your hands back by your ears. We'll pulse up 20 times. It's like a supine twist with a crunch. Who's counting? 19? All right, switch sides, switch sides. If you got 19, go 20 and switch. All right, someone's got to count. Someone's got to count. All right, we're counting backwards, Jackie. Go for it. So good. Hug your knees to your chest. Take a deep breath in. Let it all go. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Let's take one boat this morning. Just come up on your sits bone. Stretch your feet out. Reach your arms out. Option, heels down, hands behind your thighs. You got this. Breathe in, breathe out. Everyone pull your belly towards your spine. Really just squeeze in. Breathing. 5 breaths. Lay down. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock and roll. Rock and roll, we'll take down dog. So you can rock and roll to down dog. You can vinyasa to down dog. You could just flip over to down dog. Feet at the back of your mat. Three-legged dog, walk your feet together, lift your right foot up. Half pigeon, draw your knee to your wrist. Align your thigh to the side of your mat. Align your shin to the front of your mat. And put a block under your hips. Yeah. Walk your hands forward. And your breath, bring your breath into your pose. Notice what's here for you. Just in that boat, I noticed I had a big wad of someone's long hair stuck to the bottom of my foot. Those of you who may or may not know, I'm a hairdresser when I'm not here. And I have no problem being around here all day long, but when it's in the yoga studio, it's like, oh my God, that's so freaking gross. Hope no one saw that. I see it sitting on the floor still. And it's just funny, like how, it's no problem at work, but it's a big problem at the yoga studio when all it is really hair. So just notice, like, where do you pick and choose? And is this your favorite pose? Is this your least favorite pose? Can you just be here and open up? Open up to what is. Is it just half pigeon or is it a big, big thing? I don't know. Some days it's a big thing for me to be in half pigeon. Just a couple more breaths. What can you choose in a couple breaths? Choose to stay, choose to soften. Just choose to breathe. Downward facing dog. Walk out your dog. Notice the space in your hip. Three-legged dog, left foot. Half pigeon, left side. Set up to be in your breast, set up to be in your body. Set up to stay. So use your Ujjayi breath. Stay in your breath. Breathe for yourself. Breathe for each other. There's a great breath in the room. Everyone at home, just come into your breath. Stretch out your body. Downward facing dog. Just bend your knees, walk out your dog. And we'll take frog. We have a few minutes to just move into frog. So come onto your mat. You want to roll your mat up towards the center. Create a lot of padding for your knees. Put your knees at the top of your mat. Put your heels at the back of your mat. We could face either way in the room. At home, you know, you can face whichever way. We've got lots of room. Yeah, so bring your knees out here on the edges. Yep. Put your heels. You know this one?
Nope.
Okay.
I watched this lady right here.
It's good to have a model. Flex your toes like a frog. Yep. There you go. Press your hips back. Put a block under your chest or under your head. Opening up your hips. Letting go of what you must. Just so later, you know, you choose what you fill up with. There's space for patience, space for, I don't know, love. Sounds really yogi. I just threw that wad of hair out the door. That created space in my head. Everyone, just draw a breath in. Notice where you are. Can you find a little more to your edge? Press back. 2 breaths. And then move onto your belly. Come onto your belly and then straighten your legs behind you. You can lay here for a couple breaths. Just notice the space. There's more space now, yeah? But when we got here, once you're ready, come back onto your mat, feet face forward. We'll take a seated forward fold. So just come onto your mat, feet face forward. No rush. Reach your arms up. Bow over your legs. Grab for your feet. Bend your knees as much as you need. Halfway lift up. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Bow. Come up. Take fish. Put your block between your shoulder blades or come onto your forearms. Lay back. Point your toes or push your feet into Supta Baddha feet. It's up to you. Let your gaze just go back. Just if you point your toes, you know, the front of your body is open. Your chest opens over your block. Your gaze is back. Your throat is open. For Supta Baddha feet, you have a little more opening in your hip. It's up to you. Roll off your block. Set up for a inversion. So waterfall, block under your hips, feet to the sky, ceiling. Shoulder stand, lift up, support your back, headstand. Put your feet up on the wall if that feels good to you. Headstand too. From shoulder stand, you can take plow, drop your feet over your head. If your toes touch the earth, make a hitch, if not, support your back. From plow, come to deaf man, draw your knees to your ears. If you have a waterfall, you could raise your arms up. And from deaf man, come to plow. From plow, lower to your mat. Everyone lower to your mat. Take Supta Baddha Konasana once you land with or without your block. Once you're down, bring your knees together. Lift up, remove your block or your cushion, whatever you have under you. Pull your left knee in, straighten your right leg. Pull your left knee to the right. Open your arms to a T. Bring your gaze to the left, supine twist. And then come to center, we'll switch to the opposite side. Right knee's left, gaze is right. Come back to the center. Draw your knees to your chest. Take a deep breath in. Empty out. Shavasana. Spread out on your mat. Close your eyes. Rest. Gently wake up your body, move your toes and your fingers. Turn your head from one side to the other. You can take a full body stretch, reach your hands over your head, point your toes, fill your lungs up, fill your belly up. Exhale, pull your knees in. Make your way to your side. Come to your seat with your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your heart. 1 Om to seal practice. Press your thumbs to the center of your forehead. The love enlightened me sees the love enlightened every one of you. We bow to each other. Namaste. Good one. Thank you. All right. How was it, your first class?
Didn't realize that yoga was so much work.
But you did awesome. Whoa, I keep wrapping this thing around me. Yeah, so everybody drink a lot of water because it's hot. It's hot in here, it's hot outside. Make sure you stay hydrated so you don't get real sore. And then coming up, there are quite a few workshops. There's a myofascial release, there's a meditation, there's pranamama. So check out the website, check out Facebook, stay connected, see what's up for you. Jackie, thank you. Good breath. Grace, thank you. Danielle, Todd, Lisa, Matt, everyone at home, thanks. Have a good weekend. I think we lost some people at home in the meditation or the Shavasana. Thank you for staying. What? Yeah, it was about 7, 8 minutes. So y'all earned it, right? You worked off hard. Yeah, I'll clean the blocks. You can just leave them where they are. And yeah, but you can use that spray on your mat if you want to wipe it off with that. That's good. Okay, I think Sham's here. She was here.